China's Health Commission is warning the ability of the deadly coronavirus to spread is getting stronger. It comes as the number of people infected by the new virus has jumped to nearly 2,000. That's a 50% increase on the previous statistic.
My purpose is to make sure that all of this information is not lost or deleted.
China is the second largest economy in the world, with a nominal GDP of roughly 14.14 trillion and GDP of 27.31 trillion. As massive as China is, it's facing an even bigger monster called COVID-19, or as many call it, CoronaVirus. Let's understand how COVID-19 can and will affect the nickname sleeping giant that is China. But first, in order to beat an enemy, you must understand it. COVID-19. As of March 24th, 2020, according to the CDC, there are 3 major symptoms: fever, cough, and shortness of breath. These symptoms can appear 2 to 14 days after exposure, based on incubation period of MERS-CoV viruses. To go more in depth, there are some warning signs: trouble breathing, persistent pain or pressure in the chest area, new confusion or inability to arouse, and bluish lips or face. But there's one major problem with these symptoms. They are very common. Let's get back to China. Currently, Xi Jinping is in command of China. He is the Communist Party of China, CPC, President of the People's Republic of China, PRC, and Chairman of the Military Commission, CMC. He is the highest ranking official in China. Communist leader Xi Jinping and his officials have made China to what it is today, a monster. China's GDP is broken up into 3 major sectors: primary industry, agricultural sector. This includes farming, forestry, animal husbandry, and fisheries, which accounts for 10%. Secondary industry, constructions and utilities. This includes mining, manufacturing, electricity, water, gas, which accounts for 44%. And tertiary industry, which includes transportation, storage, post, wholesale, and retail trades, hotel and catering services, and even real estate, and many, many more. This accounts for 46%. China has grown massively throughout the decades, but still needs to be classified as a modern nation to collaborate with more developed countries. COVID-19 halted nearly everything in China. An economist from Reuters stated briefly that COVID-19 had possibly halved the sleeping giant's economic growth compared to previous months. Adding to that, 40-plus economists in and out of mainland China forecast growth to fall to a range of 3.5% from a 6% in the fourth quarter of 2019. In a city where basically everything has closed down or residents placed on lockdown and no one is allowed outside unless with permission, the economic activity will be substantially negatively affected. China's manufacturing industry something that China is well known for, took a sharp plunge. Looking at China's PMI, Purchasing Managers Index, it hovers around 40.3 for February 2020, the lowest since the survey started in April 2004, and well below the market consensus of 45.7. To have a better understanding of PMI, or Purchasing Managers Index, these numbers tell us the direction of the economic trend in the manufacturing and service sector of a country. The outcomes are the PMI is expanding, staying the same, or contracting. The main purpose of the PMI is to provide crucial information about current and future business conditions to company decision makers, analysts, and investors. China will fight back. It's not a matter of if, but when. Even though this has happened to them before, will they learn this time? The resources that China has is unknown to the public, unknown to the world. China tells the world what they want to hear, and that's dangerous.